good morning. So, having moved everything around, this is Monday, by the way, is it 19th of November today? Yes, it must be. Due to the weather at the weekend, thinking it was going to be torrential rain and everything else, and it was rather nasty. It never really quite materialised, but having made plans to everything else, didn't spend any time on the bike. So I've actually had quite a nice refreshing break, and today I'm getting back on the Busa because it's time for it to go back to street bike. This beautiful hyper bike that it is, 1300 Gixxer. I am very much looking forward to having a little blast on this today. Before I get it back, go and get all the features and benefits of the bike itself. Obviously it is pretty special, so I imagine Chase will be able to talk us through it all, or whoever is in it, street bike. So, without further ado, let's get back on this. Obviously my impressions of it have been that it is stupidly fast. It's very, very big, but it's very kind of manageable because of that, although, you know, you wouldn't want to get on that if you weighed 4 stone. But it is an amazing bike to ride. You know, you can cruise around, you can eat up the miles, but at the same time you twist your right wrist a bit more and you're kind of into warp speed. So let's get back on it, remind myself what it's like, and get to work, and then I'll be heading street bike after work. Sweet!
It's gonna come out. What a dick.
Ta-da! So, we made it in nice and safely to work, although it is absolutely chucking it down, so what I thought I'd do is take it around a few twisty roads and slow little kind of local areas, like little kind of tiny V roads and back streets, to see what it was like in the wet. See, I mentioned earlier, see whether it is as manageable as I thought it is. And one of the big impressions you get, because it is a big bike, you don't feel that you're really losing control of it in the wet at all, because it's so heavy. It's not like, for instance, that Harley 883 Iron they had the other week was light, it had a really small profile back tyre. So it did feel sometimes that it would slide out from under you. Not that you ever felt a bit out of control, it just didn't feel that great. With this, just there's a nice big back profile tyre, because of the weight on the road, obviously you're not going to try and get your knee down when it's chucking it down and it's slidey, and obviously you've got to be very careful with the throttle. If you just twist too hard, it will just kind of go from you, but that's just because it would in the dry. It's a powerful bike, and again, progressive braking, but very, very easy to ride in the wet. It's just a great, great bike because it's uber powerful, uber beautiful to look at, if you ask me. I know a lot of people don't find it that nice, they think it goes. To me, it's wicked, and yet, you know, you could take this on a really long cruise and not get uncomfortable. Oh yeah, it's just a great all-round bike. Still, would I plump for this or the R1? Every day the R1, because it's got that factor, which this has, but not in it's quite as much. But I've got to admit, after that, it's up there with one of the best bikes I've ridden. But then again, it is a Suzuki Hayabusa. What did you expect? Time for me to get to work. I will take the bike back to street bike later. Got some nice onboard footage there as well. Sweet, catch you later. Ta-da, there she blows. What a weird weather day today, man. Just finished work, it's 3 o'clock. And look, blue sky everywhere. And yet, if you look at the ground, it's completely soaking because it's been raining all day. So real one, but perfect timing for me, so it's not chunking it down now. I have got to go run a few errands. I'm going to take this beast back to street bike. Because I was reading lots of information about this on the internet, like last few days and that as well. And it's funny, everyone goes on about how it is the ultimate bike. And I'd never want to read anyone else's reviews or anything like that, or do the technical stuff before I've ridden the bike. But that pretty much, as I was saying to you, the conclusion I came to, you can, you know, take this on a track and put in some amazing times. You can go out for a blast on a Sunday, and you'll have a laugh because it's so powerful. And yet, if you had to, I don't know, go from Birmingham to London to visit family, yeah, you could just do it easily. It would not only eat up the miles, it would be comfortable doing it. I'm liking this bike a lot. As I say, the R1, just as a sheer track bike and amazing to ride, would be better. And I'd still probably buy one just because that really, really blew me away. But if you had, you know, just under 10 grand and you wanted a bike that looks amazing, rides amazing, and can pretty much do everything. From commuting, I mean, obviously you've got no panniers or anything in the back, you'd probably get some attached though, to track days, then, yeah, this is there, but obviously it's a lot more expensive than, say, a standard kind of run-of-the-mill, I don't know, Honda CBR 600F RR, but I like it a lot. Anyway, enough jibber-jabber, let's get on the bike. See you in a bit. So, I love doing what I do. Goodbye Suzuki Gixxer 1300 Hayabusa that has blown me away, to be honest with you. I wish I'd known you had multiple power modes when I was riding you before in the wet, but hey, I gave a Busa full whack in the wet for a week. That's not bad. We're leaving that bike now, the next steed on my adventures. Having done the full kind of like text and specs with Alex, which I will upload on the Busa. This, my friends, is a 650 DL, otherwise known as Suzuki V-Strom. This is an ex-motorcycle instructor's bike. I've been told it's one of the nicest, easiest, manageable 650s to ride. I'm going to get on this and let you know what I think when I get back. Wicked, it's dark, it's wet, let's go home. Whew, what a nice ride home. Okay, just got back on the Suzuki V-Strom 650 DL. First impressions are, well, if the R1 and the Hayabusa were like a Ferrari 575 and a Bentley Continental Turbo Brooklands R, respectively, this is obviously like your Land Rover, you know? It's a completely different ride. But already, I liked it. It's comfortable. Upright riding position's cool. Heated grips, oh yes, in the winter. It feels almost industrial, as I mentioned. It does feel so different, not as refined, a lot more... In fact, you know, industrial's the right word. You know, suspension feels that much heavier, that much... Do you know what I mean? More solid. The brakes as well. Everything about it, just, yeah, it's not like a track bike, obviously. But as soon as you take that out and you kind of get away from the fact that, oh, if I twist my right hand, it's not going to, you know, flip upside down and take me to Mars and back. I really liked it. Okay, visceral first impressions. Just from as a riding point of view, I liked it. That twin, same one that's in the SV650, delivers a lot of grunt low down, revs up to 1100, so RPM. It's got a lot of power there. Suspension handling, obviously, it's enduro. You know, it's going to be good. It's designed to go off road. Yeah, I liked it. It's a real change up from all the refined races I've been riding recently, but. First impressions, I'm looking forward to spending a few days on that later in the week. Up next, tomorrow, in other words, I'm going to be spending some more time on this, Honda CDF 1000 GT. Really, really like this. It's a great commuter bike. I'm not going to lie, it hasn't grabbed me as much as some other bikes yet, purely because, you know, it's not supposed to. It's supposed to be easy to ride and be a commuter. Will say one thing, amazing gearbox. Looking forward to getting back on it tomorrow, actually, and refreshing myself after riding the Busa and the V-Strom today. Man, I'm a lucky man. Till next time, my friends, ride safe.